Imagine if you could upgrade your brain like a computer. What if a simple idea or experience could act like a brain virus, changing the way you think and feel? This is not about getting sick. Instead, it's about uncovering your hidden potential. The brain virus concept suggests that we can adopt new ideas, habits, or perspectives that enhance our intelligence and bravery. Think about it. What if each new piece of knowledge or brave action infects your mind with a boost? Just like a computer virus spreads rapidly, these positive ideas can transform your thinking, helping you become more fearless and smart. When people talk about hyperintelligence, they mean being quick to learn and adapt, while a fearless mindset pushes you to face challenges head-on. In this exploration, we'll show how anyone can harness these brain viruses through curiosity, dedication, and practice. By understanding how our brains work and how fear affects us, we can better prepare ourselves to become our best selves. Get ready to discover the power of this unique concept and how it can change your life in extraordinary ways. To understand how we can boost our intelligence, let's dive into the science behind it. Our brains are made up of billions of tiny cells called neurons, which communicate through connections known as synapses. When we learn something new, these connections become stronger, allowing us to process information more efficiently. This is where the idea of a brain virus comes into play. Every time we acquire knowledge or face a challenge, we're effectively building and reinforcing these connections. Additionally, our brains are remarkably adaptable due to a quality called neuroplasticity. This means that they can change and grow throughout our lives. For instance, when you practice a new skill like playing an instrument or solving puzzles, your brain rewires itself to improve your ability in that area. Moreover, emotional intelligence also plays a crucial role in overall intelligence. Learning how to manage emotions not only helps us resolve conflicts, but also boosts our creativity and problem-solving skills. By tapping into this understanding of brain science, we can start taking small steps toward becoming the hyper-intelligent and fearless individuals we aspire to be. Now that we understand the science of intelligence, let's explore fear and how it shapes our lives. Fear is a natural response that helps us to avoid danger and protect ourselves. However, it can also hold us back from seizing opportunities or trying new things. It often creates a barrier that keeps us in our comfort zone, preventing personal growth. When we face fear, our brains release chemicals like adrenaline, preparing us to react quickly. This fight-or-flight response can be helpful in critical situations, but it can become a hindrance when we're faced with everyday challenges. For instance, the thought of speaking in public might trigger fear, making us hesitate even if it could lead to a great opportunity. Understanding fear is the first step toward overcoming it. By recognizing what triggers our fears, we can learn to manage them better. Instead of avoiding situations that scare us, we can face them head-on. This process not only allows us to conquer our fears, but also opens the door to new experiences that help us grow smarter and bolder. Overcoming fear is essential for becoming the hyper-intelligent version of ourselves that we aim to be. To truly unlock our potential, we must recognize the importance of mindset. Our mindset is the lens through which we view challenges and opportunities. There are two main types: a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. With a fixed mindset, people believe their abilities are set in stone, leading them to shy away from challenges. In contrast, those with a growth mindset embrace challenges as chances to learn and improve. When we adopt a growth mindset, we view failures not as setbacks, but as valuable lessons. This shift in perspective can significantly change how we approach life. For example, someone who sees mistakes as learning opportunities is more likely to take risks, face fears, and ultimately grow smarter and more resilient. By fostering a growth mindset, we can create our own brain viruses that encourage intelligence and fearlessness. Surrounding ourselves with positive influences and embracing lifelong learning can reinforce this mindset. Remember, it's not just about being smart. It's about believing in our ability to grow and adapt. Cultivating this belief will empower us to face challenges confidently and transform into the hyper-intelligent version of ourselves we seek to become. Now that we understand how mindset plays a crucial role in our growth, let's explore some practical techniques to boost our intelligence. One effective method is engaging in regular mental exercises. Activities like puzzles, Sudoku, and brain teasers challenge our thinking and enhance our problem-solving skills. Another powerful technique is reading widely and diversely. Exposure to different subjects, cultures, and perspectives not only broadens our knowledge, but also stimulates creativity. Consider setting a goal to read a certain number of books each month or exploring topics you're unfamiliar with. Additionally, practicing mindfulness and meditation can significantly impact cognitive function. These practices help improve focus, reduce stress, and enhance emotional regulation, allowing our minds to function at their best. Don't forget about the importance of physical exercise. Staying active increases blood flow to the brain, which can sharpen memory and cognitive abilities. Even simple activities like walking or playing sports can be beneficial. Finally, collaborating with others through discussions or study groups can spark new ideas and insights. By mixing these techniques into your routine, you can create a brain virus effect that enhances your intelligence and supports your journey toward becoming a more fearless version of yourself. Having explored the power of mindset and techniques to boost intelligence, let's now focus on effective strategies to overcome fear. One of the best ways to face fear is through gradual exposure. This involves slowly confronting what scares you in manageable steps. For example, if public speaking terrifies you, start by speaking to a small group of friends before moving on to larger audiences. Another helpful strategy is reframing your thoughts. When facing fear, replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Instead of thinking, "I will fail," try saying, "I am prepared and capable." This shift helps reduce anxiety and builds confidence. Visualization is also a powerful tool. Imagine yourself successfully facing your fear and performing well in that scenario. This mental practice can help train your mind to handle challenges in real life. Additionally, seeking support from trusted friends or mentors can provide encouragement and perspective. Sharing fears can lighten their weight and create opportunities for advice and guidance. Finally, practicing self-compassion is essential. Acknowledge that everyone experiences fear and that it's a natural part of growth. By applying these strategies, you can take bold steps toward conquering your fears and becoming that hyper-intelligent, fearless version of yourself. Now that we've discussed ways to overcome fear, it's important to examine how intelligence and courage work together. When we combine these two qualities, we unlock the power to navigate challenges more effectively. Intelligence helps us analyze situations, consider solutions, and make informed decisions, while courage drives us to act on those insights despite our fears. Consider someone preparing for a big presentation. Their intelligence allows them to research the topic and organize their content clearly. However, without the courage to step onto the stage and share their knowledge, that intelligence remains unutilized. By taking action despite feeling anxious, they demonstrate how combining these traits creates opportunities for growth and success. Furthermore, courageous acts can increase confidence, leading to greater intellectual exploration. Each time you face a fear with bravery, you not only expand your comfort zone, but also strengthen neural pathways in your brain linked to problem-solving and creativity. Building both intelligence and courage will propel you toward becoming that hyper-intelligent version of yourself. Embrace this combination as a driving force in your journey, one that encourages not only personal growth, but also the ability to tackle any challenge head-on with confidence. To illustrate the concepts we've discussed, let's look at some real-life examples of individuals who have transformed their lives by embracing intelligence and courage. Consider J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Before her success, she faced numerous rejections from publishers, which could have easily discouraged her. However, her courage to keep submitting her work and belief in its value led to worldwide acclaim and a lasting legacy. Another example is Nelson Mandela, who advocated for equality and justice in South Africa. Mandela faced significant fears and challenges during his fight against apartheid, but demonstrated remarkable courage throughout his 27 years in prison. His intelligence in understanding the political landscape and his fearless commitment to change ultimately transformed a nation. In the world of sports, consider Michael Jordan. He was cut from his high school basketball team, but used that setback as motivation rather than a reason to give up. His determination to improve through practice and his resilience in facing challenges made him one of the greatest athletes in history. These stories show how combining intelligence with courage can lead to extraordinary achievements, inspiring us to embrace our own journeys toward becoming hyper-intelligent and fearless versions of ourselves. As we work toward becoming our hyper-intelligent and fearless selves, the role of community support cannot be underestimated. Surrounding ourselves with a positive and encouraging network can greatly enhance our growth journey. Friends, family, mentors, and peers can provide not just motivation, but also diverse perspectives that challenge our thinking and fuel our creativity. For instance, joining a study group can create an environment where ideas are shared openly. Members can uplift one another, offering constructive feedback and celebrating successes together. This sense of belonging is vital, as it helps reduce feelings of isolation and self-doubt. When we see others overcoming their fears and achieving their goals, it inspires us to push through our own challenges. Additionally, engaging with communities that share similar interests allows us to learn from others' experiences. Whether it's through workshops, seminars, or online forums, connecting with like-minded individuals can spark new ideas and ignite our passions. Ultimately, by fostering strong relationships within our communities, we build a support system that empowers us to face fears head-on and embrace opportunities for growth. Together, we can cultivate a collective strength that propels each member toward their fullest potential. As we conclude our exploration of the brain virus hack, it's clear that the journey to becoming a hyper-intelligent and fearless version of ourselves requires effort, courage, and community support. The insights we've discussed, from understanding intelligence and fear to the importance of mindset and collaboration, provide a roadmap for personal growth. Now it's time for action. Start by setting small, achievable goals that challenge you to step outside your comfort zone. Whether it's reading a new book, joining a club, or practicing public speaking, take that first step today. Remember to seek out a supportive community that encourages you to share your journey. Additionally, embrace each opportunity to learn from both successes and failures. Reflect on your experiences and use them as stepping stones toward greater achievements. Surround yourself with positive influences who inspire you to keep pushing forward. Finally, believe in your ability to grow and adapt. By combining intelligence with courage and leveraging the power of community, you can cultivate a life filled with bravery and knowledge. Now is the moment to unlock your potential and embark on this exciting journey toward becoming the best version of yourself.